My name is Paul Connor. I'm an account executive for membership for Florida State Athletics and Seminole Boosters, which is the fundraising arm for Florida State Athletics. About 2 years ago, me and my friend Alex both started working around football here at Florida State, which is obviously one of the premier programs in the United States and one of the big machines in college football. We had both grown up in the church, but with the demands of working football games, of course having long hours, long nights where you get back at 2 a.m. on a Sunday, we both had quit going to church and we both felt very discouraged in our faith. As the season went on, we felt worse and worse and we felt more separated from God. And we both asked ourselves, how are we going to remedy this? And ultimately, is it possible to exist working in sports while still being a Christian? So we looked around and we tried to find a Bible study and we tried to find like-minded believers in the athletic department. But both being at a secular school and being young professionals, we're in an athletic department where the majority of the adults already are set with their groups and their small groups, we didn't really find any. So we prayed and tried to find the best thing we could do to help our faith and to survive this industry. Ultimately, it led us to us deciding that maybe we should start our own Bible study. So we collected a couple of our friends who felt similarly and felt lost within the athletic department. We tried to find a space where we could meet and grow as Christians. Ultimately, we found that the only time for us to meet was 7 a.m. on a Friday, and we met here in Doak. And the first time it was me and Alex and John Sawyer. And we sat in the stadium, and there were 3 of us in a giant 80,000 seat stadium. And that's how we felt spiritually. We felt alone. We weren't sure as to whether we could exist in this space as Christians or if this was the right calling for us. In that meeting, in that small group on that Friday morning at 7 a.m. within Doak Campbell Stadium, we prayed for help and we prayed for guidance and we prayed for a sign that this is where we're supposed to be. And as our Bible study kept growing and we met every week, eventually one of our friends, Will Manson, joined. He told us about a group he found called Uncommon Sports Group. He told us it was a great place for young professionals in the sport industry to grow as Christians and to grow as professionals. Ultimately, that group and that small group and USG changed my life. And my faith is now built from a place of trust and security, knowing that God has put me in the sport industry for me to thrive as a Christian. And working in sports is not a box for me, but a microphone and a platform and a speaker for me to share my faith. It's ultimately through these prayers that we had in this stadium that Friday morning that the foundation of my faith and my life was forever changed with groups like Uncommon Sports Group and the spiritual mentors I found outside of Florida State, but even through Florida State as time went on and we prayed more and more.